What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to DJ Sports, my brand new channel. You're probably thinking, what's your main channel? Well, you can go look down in the description, my main channel where I do music, games, and just general life things. But I've always loved sports. I love watching football, soccer for the Americans.
Play soccer. My kid plays soccer. So
Hold on. Let me just say something, yeah?
Yeah.
When you come to England, we don't call it soccer. It's football.
Football. Right.
And I also love watching F1, love watching rugby. I mean, the Springboks are absolutely brilliant. I love seeing the pace of the cars in the F1. I'm not a fan of Hamilton, but it has made for an interesting season. But with that being said, this is what this channel is all about. Everything sport. I see something, I'm going to cover it, I'm going to speak about it. And there's been a lot to go over with the whole European season. Starting again, we've had so many transfers. We've had poor starts, Man United. Oh my goodness, it's just a never-ending string of stories. I'm a big Man United fan, so let's, just get that out the way. If you're going to ask who the hell do you support, I support Man United. And unfortunately, we've had a really weird start to the season. Not the greatest of transfer windows. I'm happy with the signings, but I do honestly feel we do need that CDM. But speaking of transfers, guys, oh my goodness, can you believe it? Ronaldo to Man City, the possibility of that. What a flippin' bastard, arsehole, crazy man. You idiot, you crazy. I'm unfollowing you. For fuck's sakes, I mean, seriously. Well, okay, if you guys didn't realize, I was being sarcastic there. Like, I think it's so idiotic to have this mentality that because Ronaldo has the possibility, people, of going to our arch rivals Man City, which, by the way, I think Liverpool would be worse. I think it's really ridiculous to start hating on Ronaldo after everything he's done. I'm seeing so many United fans just say, unfollow the bastard, just don't associate with him anymore. And I'm just thinking, where's your loyalty at? And people are going to go, well, where's your loyalty? Like, he's just going to an arch. So what? Yeah, it's shit. Like, he's gonna go to people that we are trying to emulate and challenge with for the title, and he's gonna just, if he does go, he is essentially gonna be the old man that destroys everyone and most probably will help City win another title. And that's the fact. And it is definitely, I can understand, a hard reality to come to terms with, but I mean, guys, like, get over it. It's shit, yeah, but Ronaldo going to City, I don't see him as, disservicing United. He's already played for United. You know what? He gave us some of the best years in United. I mean, don't you guys remember when, we had Edwin van der Sar in goals? We had Vidic, we had Evra, we had Ferdinand, we had Neville on the right, we had the Raphael brothers, and guys, Raphael de Silva. We had such a squad, and then up front we had Tevez, Rooney, and Ronaldo. We had a team that could not be bossed around until we played, Barcelona in that Wembley defeat. But even Ferguson himself admits that we could have won had he not made the clinical error of not bringing on Jason Park at half time. But we're not really there to talk about that. But what I'm trying to get is, we had some of the best years with him, and now just because he has the possibility, yet again, to go to a club that is a rival club and get all mad and upset. Yeah, it's shit, we don't want that, but I'm not going to hate on him. I think he's an amazing human being. I think he's dedicated. I do think he is better than Messi. That's my opinion. If you think otherwise, I'm flipping happy for you. I really am. But why have this hate? Why this unfollow? Why is this cancel culture, this weird ass culture that if someone doesn't do something you do or you want, then you immediately disregard them, coming into the world of football? It doesn't make sense to me. And you know what, Ronaldo, you do what you want to do. You say you want to leave Juventus, and they're allowing you to. They've asked for £25 million. And you know what? £25 million, guys, is an absolute steal. I understand he's 36, going 37. But the man plays as if he's in his 20s. He looks after himself, plays like an absolute beast. I mean, I think it's in 130 games, he has 107 goals for Juventus. That is insane. That is insane for someone who, I think, he joined when he was 34 at Juventus. I mean, guys, just by that is like, you can't be mad. He is a brilliant football player. You know, one of the best of all time. He's done it in the Premier League. He's done it in the Spanish League, and he's done it in the Italian League. Something more than what Messi's done. And I know Messi's going to PSG, and it's great to see him moving and have a smile on his face, because that's always important. But he's going to a league, I'm sorry, that with the way the PSG are with their players and how many players they have, the way it is, it's as if the league, you can see, already been won before the season's even started. Even if Mbappe goes to Real Madrid. But be happy for players. I'm not wanting to play somewhere. I'm going to go somewhere else. Doesn't matter where you go. Ronaldo played for United. And I think, I want to end off this kind of, this kind of pushback on people that are hating on Ronaldo or trying to say, I'd stuff you and everything. You're going to City. How could you do that? You've neglected us. You're a traitor. Like, guys, think of it this way. City didn't get Kane. So now they have the opportunity, because Ronaldo's, agent has been talking to them and everything, and they haven't finalized everything. The only thing is that they haven't come in agreement in Juventus, so now the move is even more possible. And they've been speaking, and even Man City's like, well, I'm going to have to pay him. And it seems as though if he goes to City, he's going to have to take a pay cut, which maybe he will do, maybe he won't. I don't know. He definitely has more than enough money, to be honest. But if you're looking to do retiring, I don't think he's going to do in the Premier League. I think he'll do 2 seasons in the Premier League if he goes to Premier League, and he'll finish off in the MLS. I think he'll do a Beckham, because it is the better choice. You can even start your own club, franchise, and do whatever you want to do. So, will he take the pay cut? Maybe. If he does go, then you know what? Good on him. It would be so amazing to have Ronaldo back in the Premier League. Would I love him to be in United? Of course. Because here's the thing that I do realize, that if we had, if United had Ronaldo, would we be that worried about a CDM? And this is what I want to say. I know we need a CDM. But Ronaldo's prowess and everything, he just needs the right ball, and bang, we just got goals galore. That in the world of football, if that happens, then honestly, these guys are paid enough. Someone needs to take up a CDM role. If we're not going to get a CDM this transfer window, then I honestly feel someone needs to start developing and taking up a CDM role. Be the more defensive midfielder. Be that holding midfielder. And someone needs to take up that role. You paid more than enough. Adapt. Overcome. That's what a lot of United players did in the Fergie era. There's times you would play out of position, but doesn't matter. Adapt, and that's what United's going to have to do if we don't get that CDM, and I think we need that CDM. But would I love Ronaldo? Yeah, of course. I mean, who wouldn't? But here's the thing where I'm going to leave off this video and ponder to you guys. Are you really upset? Because if he's truly going to go to City, you got to wonder who else was asking. Because I'm only seeing from obviously Sky Sports and everything, all the transfer news, only City seem to be putting some sort of offer in front of him. Where's United's offer? So you're hating on a player for being a trader, yet Man City seems to only be the only club that's throwing something in his way from what I've seen. If United wanted him, which is weird because the Glazers are just business idiots, could have seen, imagine the sales we're going to make. Imagine the shirt sales, the money we're going to make off Ronaldo. But, United's at a point where we're one of the richest clubs in the world, but we have to sell to bar. But yet, we're not selling any players. So, in the end, he's going where people are offering him, and I haven't seen no word of United offering anything. Because if we truly wanted him, we would have had him. And I tell you this why. Ronaldo said back a couple of years ago, I can't remember when, but I think when he was still at Real Madrid, or I think when he was going to Juventus, he stated, anything's possible when he got asked, would you come back to the Premier League? And that was great to hear. And I do remember saying, if he did have the opportunity again, he would go and play for United again. But I'm tired of this every season. Oh, Ronaldo coming back, Ronaldo coming back. It's just a propaganda thing. If he was back, I would love it. But look at the facts. The big picture. City is the only one putting money in front of him. United aren't. And I'm sorry, guys. If we wanted him, we would have shown the interest, would have put something in front of him. If we really didn't want him to go to City, and in all honesty, the Glazers want to do big business and make so much profit, they would have told Solskjaer, get him. Put the £25 million. £25 million for one of the greatest players of all time. I mean, that's a flippin' steal. And it's up to Juventus, because after his contract, everything, he's a free agent, so they would lose him for what? So I'm appealing to all United fans. Don't hate on Ronaldo because he has the possibility again to be going to City. If he does, well then great. And if we beat City with Ronaldo, then guess what? We are doing one thing right. We are moving in the right direction with the squad. If we can win the league and City have Ronaldo, guys, if he goes to City, one thing I know is going to happen, and I really hope it doesn't, because he doesn't deserve it, is he'll get booed every time he's on the ball. I remember when United played Real Madrid, we didn't boo him. And we were almost like Juventus when he scored the overhead kick, and we're clapping when he scored. Because we know what the club means to him and what it did for him. So, please, United fans, if he goes to City, yeah, it's unfortunate. But don't hate on him. Because end of the day, we're not making big offers. And he is one hell of a player. But that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. What's your whole thoughts on everything happening with United transfers, and specifically the whole Ronaldo thing and people just really hating. But with that being said, guys, I'll check you in the next.